Hello guys, welcome to another of our video tutorial, and today we'll be discussing about the if statement. Okay, so we say that the if statement in Python are those statements that can make decisions based on some conditions in the program. Okay, so if there are certain conditions in the program that are true, then there will be certain decisions that will be made also based on what we have written in our program. Okay, so after having said that, you want to go into the practical session so you know what I'm talking about. I want to write a program that will literally tell us a buyer's decision when he or she wants to buy certain fruits. Okay, so I'll go into that. Sit back and relax. Okay, so I actually want to write something that will be displayed if the fruit is too sweet. Okay, let's say stopping this place for that statement like some more. Okay, so this is actually a decision that has been made by a user or a buyer who wants to buy some fruits. So if the fruit is too sweet, which in this case is true, so the person will have to buy more. Okay, and he will even make a request for some to be reserved for him. Okay, so if the fruit is just sweet, which in this case then it is false. Okay, so let's see what the person will say here. Okay, so we say Elif is underscore sweet. Okay guys, so what we've actually done here is we have given some conditions. Okay, so a buyer wants to buy some fruit. If the fruit is too sweet, which in this case is true, then certain decisions will be made. Here, if the fruit is not sweet at all, which in this case is false, then certain decisions will be made. Okay, so in this first instance, if is too sweet is true, so say I will buy more, please kindly reserve some more. Okay, then if is sweet, in this case is false, but here if it is true, that means we are going to say I am okay with one, I will check again tomorrow. Okay, so but if it is neither sweet or not too sweet, which means it is sour probably, so we'll just say don't worry about the fruit anymore. Okay, so if we run our program, we're going to get just the first one displayed because it's only this case that is true here. All right, so you run that, you can see already that we'll have I will buy more, please kindly reserve some more. Okay, so if you notice, it is only this condition that is true here. So this one is false, so the one that is true is what the decision was made upon, which is this I will buy some more, I'll buy more, please can you reserve some more. All right, so in this instance, what we're trying to say about the decision making is this: so long as a certain condition remains true, that will influence what our decision will be. So if we are to change this to false, for instance, if we are to change this to false, which literally means that the fruit is not sweet and it's not also too sweet, so we are going to land ourselves with this decision. Do not worry about the fruit anymore. Okay, so when you run that, exactly what you're going to get, because none of your conditions is true. So but if we decide to make this to be true, which means we are working with this second decision. And so if the fruit is not too sweet but it is sweet, so we are going to go with I am okay with one, I will check again tomorrow. Okay, when you run that, this is the decision you're going to end up making. I am okay with one, I will check again tomorrow. Okay, so this is one of the examples of if statement where you have to make some decisions. All right, so the next example we are going to go into right now is a real life example again. This I have written down already, so you write a program to illustrate this. If the price of a house is about $20,000 rather, if a buyer has a good credit record, the down payment is 10%, else the down payment is 20%. Okay, so we're going to go into that, but before we do that, we'll have to first of all get our variables. All right, so what is the first variable? Good credit, right? So good credit record. Let's say the good credit record is true, which means he has a very good credit record. Okay, so that's one. Then the next one is the price of the house. Price of the house is about $20,000. Okay, so the next thing to do, so the next thing to do here is we'll give our conditions. Okay, Okay guys, I think I've arranged this question in such a way that you understand it, and I've written the program also in a way that you would understand. Okay, so let's go back to the question again. Write a program to illustrate this. If the price of a house is $20,000 and if a buyer has a good credit record, the down payment is 10%, else the down payment is 20%. Okay, so the first variable we were able to get is good credit record. Okay, so the good credit record is true, then the price of the house is this. So if this good credit record is this, the down payment is the price times 10%. 10% is 0.1. Else, if the person does not have a good credit record, should in case we're able to change this one to false, which means this is what is going to be applicable. So whichever one that is applicable, the down payment will be displayed to us. Okay, so when you run this program, you're going to get your down payment is $2,000. Okay, so $2,000 is 10% of 20,000. It simply means that this person has a very good credit record, like you have seen here. So here is true. So if we decide to change this to be false, it means that this person doesn't have a very good credit record, and his down payment will now be 20% of the total price of the house. Okay, so in this case it is going to be 4,000. right? So this is how you make decision using the if statement. Like you've seen here, the first example we did, we had the if, we had the elif, then we had the the else statement. Okay, so here also we only have just the if and the else statement. So that is how you make decisions using the if statement in Python. I hope you have been able to enjoy this real life example. See you now.